Ivan.
I am Professor Tony Diaz, el Librotraficante. This is Nuestra Palabra, Latinos having their say. We're so happy to launch a 5 Texas City tour to celebrate the book Detained. We are joined by co-author Gerardo Iván Morales. Thank you for joining us, Ivan.
Thank you so much for having me here, Tony. It's an honor. We are so excited to have everyone join us for the Texas tour with Nuestra Palabra, promoting and celebrating the release of Detained, Esperanza's story, a boy's journal of survival and resilience. And I'm so excited to be here in representation of Esperanza.
Thank you so much. And as you indicated, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off this tour in Austin, Texas on May 15th. Then we'll be in San Antonio on the 17th. And then we're coming back to Houston, Texas on May 21st, followed by El Paso on May 24th. And we're going to culminate the tour in Dallas, Texas on May 30th. Of course, we'll also be stopping in Tornillo, Texas, which plays a big role in the book. Ivan, this is a really powerful firsthand account of what happens to teens in some of these immigration detention centers. Can you tell folks a little bit more about what the book is about?
Well, definitely, I would love to. It's going directly from my hands to the hands of everybody who gets a copy of Detained. This is the direct translation of a journal that was written by Esperanza while he was detained. So while he spent 5 months inside of a child detention center in 2018, he wrote inside of a composition notebook the most powerful emotional poem / rap, because in Spanish, it's written in Spanish, it rhymes, and it captures the experience of an immigrant with so much raw detail. And when I read it, it brought me to tears. It was such a powerful experience. And I told Esperanza, you are incredibly talented and gifted. You need to continue writing about your experience. And to my surprise, he did just that. While he was detained, he took the time to just channel that trauma and his experience so that he wrote about his entire life story from when he was in Honduras, traveling 5 months to get to the United States, seeking asylum with his cousins, risking their lives on top of trains, essentially seeking a better and more dignified life here, seeking asylum in the United States, all to be detained at the border and go through such a horrific experience of 5 months in detention. And so I had the honor and privilege of meeting him. And now it's going from my hands to your hands so that everyone can read Esperanza's words and they can see that even through adversity, he will have hope, Esperanza, and that is the guiding message.
Thank you. And for folks that are intrigued, we want to let you know that you can order your copy at nuestrapalabra.org. Additionally, you can find out each of the cities and what time will be at each city. You play such a pivotal role in the book, Ivan. I'd like for you to share an excerpt of your note at the end. You're actually alluded to in the body of the work where Esperanza writes about his personal experiences, where you play a major role, but you also have a note at the end. If you'd kindly share that with us.
Definitely. So you will get to meet me through Esperanza's eyes. We meet on Friday the 13th, and we meet in Alpha 13, where we have an incredible experience, and you will get to read all about it in Detained. So I want to take this time to read an excerpt from my note. As the co-author, all I have is a note at the end of Detained as a witness. And so this is a section from my note. As a society, we have a moral obligation to dismantle this system of negligence and dehumanization. I think virtually everyone can agree that children must be protected at all costs. Their human dignity must be preserved no matter what. And yet, children remain, in my opinion, the most marginalized group in society. They have no rights, no voice, they can't vote, or hire lobbyists or go on strike. It is their parents who are expected to advocate for them. So when children are torn from their parents by ICE, by gangs, by Border Patrol, by the president, by the cartels, by dismal and degrading economic circumstances, who is left to defend their welfare? The answer, I believe, is you and me. I hope you understand this book as a call to radical solidarity. We are, in fact, stronger together. Juntos somos más fuertes, and together, I know we can effect real change that will make a difference in the lives of these children. Thank you.
That really is a powerful and universal message. You're tuning in to Nuestra Palabra. We are talking to the co-author of Detained, a boy's journal of survival and resilience, majority of it written by Esperanza. You are the co-author. You have a note at the end, and you are Gerardo Iván Morales. This book is a firsthand account of what a teen went through during the first Trump administration outside in Tornillo, Texas, just outside of El Paso, during the camp that was there at that time. I do want folks to know where we'll be coming up. So on May 15th, we will launch at El Buen Samaritano, 7 p.m. They're in Austin, Texas, which we're looking forward to meeting folks there. And then on May 17th, we'll be at Trinity University, also at 7 p.m. On May 21, we come back to Houston, Texas. At 2 p.m., we'll have a special event with the archivist talking about saving immigrant stories at the Houston Public Library Idison building across from City Hall. That evening at 7 p.m., we'll be at Houston Community College East Side, 6815 Rustic, which folks know because we've done several events there before. And then on May 24th, we'll be going to El Paso, which is right by Tornillo, Texas, of course. And there we're doing two events with the El Paso Library at 2 p.m. And then in the evening, we'll be doing a launch party at the Falstaff as well at 7 p.m. And then we're going to culminate. That's a lot of, Texas is big. Those are a lot of stops. We're going to culminate on May 30th at the Oak Cliff Cultural Center at 7 p.m. there in Dallas. And Ivan, thank you so much for putting so much love into this. Any parting words you'd like to say to some of the new friends you're going to meet while we're out there, and maybe some folks that'll curl up with this book and find out more about what's going on?
I am just incredibly honored to go on this tour to celebrate and to give voices to the children, to give representation to the children, because over 100,000 unaccompanied minors come to the United States seeking asylum, and no one knows their story until now. So we get to have the first ever memoir of a child's experience in detention. So it's such a powerful story with a powerful message. And I am in contact with Esperanza, and Esperanza is just over the moon, thrilled to have everyone get an opportunity to hear his words and hear his story. So we're really excited to meet you on the tour.
Really great to talk to you. We're looking forward to meeting so many new people throughout Texas. Again, you can go to nuestrapalabra.org. There's a link for the book as well as some of the dates. Thank you, Ivan, and we'll talk to you soon on the road. Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you.
Unidos. Somos unidos.
Juntos somos